Hello everyone, I'm Darth Browner and welcome to the next part of my Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations playthrough. In the previous video, we finished off the case of the stolen Turnabout, where Luke Atme was discovered to be the murderer of Maggey Byrde of KB Security after trying to frame Ron Delight. It turned out Luke Atme actually wanted to be tried for grand larceny, which carried a significantly lesser sentence than murder, so he tried to frame Ron Delight, but it didn't exactly go his way, and Ron Delight was found non-guilty of everything, which was amazing. So today we're going to start a brand spanking new case, the recipe for Turnabout. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that cup. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Why would anyone believe me? Well, I say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Right. This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned. Special note before I carry on, January the 6th, very important date for Darth Browner, purely because it's, drumroll, his birthday! So January the 6th is, yeah, a big deal. So, yeah, just a little random fact for you all. 6th of January, if anyone wants to send me a birthday card or anything, then that'll be the time to do it. Anyway, moving on. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So I've decided our resolution should be... sorry, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe we've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. Practically a tradition. But watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Loitboys. Now listen up, Roy. I want 'em. Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's nothing much, but... yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Well, I've heard that you haven't got her present, have you? No, I mean... I know... are you doing this on purpose? I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is while we show you this. What is it, a magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in the poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way, you don't mean a phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he started off the year with 1, 2. So what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe sort of. Yeah, well, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right now, pal. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? There's people that start to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusts the case to be based on reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? So what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention centre and talk. Wait a sec, Nick, this person's behind bars because of you. If it is, I'm going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, it was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zin Eop, I mean. I hope not. Ugh, what kind of name for an evil double is Zin Eop anyway? Oh, Nick, I got it. If you're going to ask where I got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realised he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. Just wonder what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk would ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? You put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggey. Remember? Maggey Byrde. Maggey Byrde? Ah. Maggey Byrde. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. And that was in the first case of Justice for All. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quick... Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defence job, you come in here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Vaguely remember saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind what's one more disaster in my life. At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So how can you dress like that, Maggey? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggey Byrde, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, I'm in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me, and the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of the last month. I hammered a très bon. Très bien. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggey. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer? You saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Right. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the murderer. Why were you still... Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What pathetic defence. My granny would have done a better job. But that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy. No, sir, that's what everyone said. I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh. And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? Had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it's a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Why would you buy a CD with a group name like that? What was the name of that group again? MC Haxel, no, MC. And what about the killer? What's he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only it was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Oh. Hey, Maggey, was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. You got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realise the guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a little bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. So the guy was nothing like me then. But you had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realise he was an impostor? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defence attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggey Byrde lives to fight another day. One day I'll find it, just you wait and see, sir. I'll find out one single moment of good luck. Zin, Eop's really going to pay for this. Why are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder, better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry, we'll get Zin Eop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Oh right, the restaurant where the murder took place. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure, alright Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant, this food. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us, so maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone there? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. There's no one here. We can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. No clues here. Why don't you try... Oh, where's the little sheet? Right, yeah, I guess I could. Well, isn't my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's some stuff in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000 maybe? What MC Bomber is supposed to be? This paper is from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning. What? Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. Let's see if I can find out some more about this paper. Oh, sports paper. Let's see. Did Guston Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggey, that paper is actually a month old. It's on the day of the murder. And Guston got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. Found this paper in a magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong said he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Ah, that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all. So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Corainal, the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder. I think you better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Back to Tribulations. Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Bienvenue Welcome to my petite restaurante. Just a little side note, guys. I'm really sorry for the really bad French accent I'm putting on. Huh? B Avenue? Oh non, my petite tulip. Me? Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non? Hello, you this. An aromatic bath oil melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personnel recommendation. You think I need what? We just had a couple of drops of these mixture to la bath water, and voila! It will serve your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And voila, monsieur. Oh, me? Look at that face, like the puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, non? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. The bergamot. Maybe into oui. I will add la peppermint and la glycine for fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Hello, you'll be seated. I will bring your last special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. My bad, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You are Lafinis, right? Non? Yes, you know me. What? Oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially a god. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious Zin Eop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zin Eop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. What does trade mean? I know trade, that means free, right? No, trade is français. In English, you could say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère is très bonne and la cuisine is très bonne. The food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Oh, savage! My cuisine is not for all. Some people they do not appreciate the hot cuisine. I thought everyone likes hot cuisine. See, I lost Maggie. I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am la chef. I am la manager. I am a trained aromatherapist. Roaming what? The practitioner of the aromatherapy, the art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So could you tell me what you know about the incident? Well, you make me start to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So it was the affair of last month, just over 1 in the afternoon. A man was in here for a coffee, suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is la truth as I know it. It was Maggey who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggey had passed out herself. This man who died was here though. Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggey said there was someone else, but I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who is this old man you mentioned? At the time of la murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? As usual, he came along that day. At the time of la murder, he was here. He saw it too. but he says the same thing, that there was no one else at la victime's table. Maggey swears there were two people. My mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove these none. About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. I've been, sir. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Maggey was a policewoman. Wasn't she, pa? Yeah, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was not suspected in the murder investigation, none. Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for happiness. Happiness perfume? We blended from bergamot like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was that prime suspect. After something like that happened took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggey did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy for more info to start. When Maggey took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oh, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggey says she didn't even know the guy. But he's still being indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. It is true. If there was anything at all between Maggey and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Cyclops? This is getting twisty now, poppets. No way, what are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The magic armor, it's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I can see the Cyclops, maybe that means the magic armor's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? Tell me where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Him? The old man spends all of his time down the park. The park? Oh, a park. What part's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, let's see where they get the name from. The fruit scream vitamins at you. Hey Nick, that's the guy, right? Is that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? Grouchy looking grandpa. He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. My, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine for the job listings. You disgusting rogue. Picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Yeah, none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad, now that you want it so bad. I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. Mademoiselle, yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, it's just... Let me see, your style is a bit different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, you are passed. I owe you. Come come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help. I don't know where to ask. I feel bad for mine. Maybe I should do both. Looks like they have Maggey in for questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. Come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's going to find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. She's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Retrial's been approved, court sitting at 10 AM tomorrow. And Godo's going to be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggey's found guilty again, yes, I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? So the guilty party was Maggey Byrde. Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her. It wasn't even like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. That was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is threatening a storm over nothing. So I said, oh, big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggey. I don't like her or anything. I was No, self-gossip with mine about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a big secret. Got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn L. He was a computer programmer. I see. Programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggey never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggey also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? According to the chef, said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggey have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. The motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was the supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. Judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. Any problems with Maggey's testimony? Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us. Look, pal, I got a note in the papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. I'm just going to say this. Maggey Byrde's no lawyer. She's okay, she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. She was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? Just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggey's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggey still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. Then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she's mentioned something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down, there was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. Didn't Maggey say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player. You got it, you were phony, never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. What's that, sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? Well, I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm going to borrow this paper for a bit, okay? We'll get handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It would be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks pal, I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chest said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. And he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. Label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. You can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break, not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chap. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's quite hard to say. Guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Oh, come on, detective, didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You have to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. If you find out anything suspicious about that guy, you report it back to me, okay? Don't suppose I'll get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Tribulations and then report back to Gumshoe. The scent of flowers sure is strong, it's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. Who was that just now, a customer? She has sort of a dark aura about her. Oh, welcome, B.A. Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Oh, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, it's so boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, actually. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never needed so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? He's just preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Oh, so he says. How much is it? It's a twin tea set, so it's $20 of course. A twin tea set, I believe. I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice there. No, kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Oh, it's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, but with a drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a second, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. I'll do that. Fortified lunch set. Wow, a dish inspired by lobster, an abalone fricassee with balsamic vinegar wrap. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry in, try it already. Lobster. Right down the hatch it goes. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered I've got to clean the toilets. Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, eh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. What are you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clear shirt off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. And here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look, right there on the counter. My Majitama, what's it doing there? What indeed? What's this? It's like a treasure chest or something. Wow. What are these little balls? Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. See, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside though, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. You won't miss one, will he? The old guy's not here anymore. I still have lots of questions for him. A scooter? Who'd leave it right in the middle of the park like this? Wheel gone, the lights are busted. Guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally rad. Oh. Hey, what do you think you's doing with my bike? No, I just... Oh, you've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't this kind of an old... Oh, I'm gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey, Hey, then who's the one type covering my son in crap, huh? He's gonna pay, you catch my drift? Wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon, so I'm gonna do it. A wise guy, eh? I beat you so I don't feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna run with a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You say you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? On my way, I've got a cruise. He's gone. Sure that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. If you fess with a little brat like that, hey, you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in his eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in a strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. It's got to hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggey Byrde? I don't know any Maggey Byrde. Yes, you do. You know, the waitress at Tribulations. Ask me, it's a disgrace. That's what it is. Innocent young girl revealing herself like that. So you don't like that kind of thing, then? What are you trying to say about me, boy? Explain yourself. No, I'm not saying anything about you. I know your kind. You young'uns with your sparky hair and your fancy suits. Everyone's overflowing with filthy ideas. There's someone who needs to learn some stress management. Get out of here, you young brat. Do you get to trade on a lot? A miserable excuse for a restaurant. Garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi? Tempura, the rice. Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not little snooty sacks. I want those shameless girls. You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to that. Yes, the waitresses. Practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? This is not my restaurant. Yeah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. If he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? Just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir, there you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha! Take that. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? Lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said Zula was written by the victim, Glenn, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? Why don't get you? This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? Cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that shaft. You suspect John Armstrong? Well, you got that guy's number. Well, I know what his secret is. It must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yeah? So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about feeling nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, you got a girl, like Maggey is a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scooping little guy is he up to his ears in debt. Really? How much do you owe? There's a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. Are you willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them? That's my hunch. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? You only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell you that nor you nor anyone else in the world will go to that place for food. Proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's a 20, sir. Food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong, it's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I earned money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I got a job at work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a crock. There's another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly, I have so much cash I go for swimming money for every day. DuckTales. Woo! Love that reference. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn, you're flat broke. This is yours, right? My magazine? Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? I was looking for a job, but I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I don't go to that restaurant food, I just go for cappuccino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater? Do you? Is that it? No, I was thinking that... I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not, but... Anyway. Yes, that place has 3 newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home. So I go there. I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. It's just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. The real reason why you go to so much Tribulations is... What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery, why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant, is the waitress. But I don't recognise that face. And you are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at that restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word, stop saying waitress, stop it, stop it, stop it. Sir, yes, it's true, I was there for the young girl. If I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I get one of those lousy cups of cappuccino every time for $8. What was a serving girl? Punish me and lock me up. Really? That's not what I'm here for. You'll see him another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really, listen, sir. So call me that. I'm a name, you know, boy. Show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young'uns think you will know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. Won't take anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this, even I work his sight lots and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. About that. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I've got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Me? Why? Something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Sir? You again? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Huh? Still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Oh, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quite can't use the outfit the pigeon. Mia. Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, I'm Victor Kudor. Even from beyond the grave, wow. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. Wow, shot in for me. He was a strange looking boy. Girl took the Javachino over to him, you see? And was the customer alone? Definitely he was the only person at the table. He took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, oh, and then collapsed. Dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? Tell you anything, whatever you want to know. You certainly seem to be telling the truth now, but it looks like Mr. Coo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course I'm quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. Set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much, I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean yes. I was going to see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner will be delighted sparking, I'm sure. Be careful there, chef, my dear. Chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, not those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened. I'm a Javachino. Really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that shop. If it takes anything again, you let me know. Not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for me, eh? Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Well, alarm was, Maya, no, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a cyclocal free, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, you won't mind, but I have to have another word with you. Well, deals, of course. What is happening? I do not like these horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Lord, confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggey. They said that she possessed the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Well, look, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I wanted the reason why. No, monsieur, you talked to me. I'll confess to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, that $500,000 lottery ticket, I know he took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Oh. Wow, that is one piercing screaming for a man like him. You had no evidence. I'm not masked in mask. I'm not the kind of person who sells the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this, a poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well, I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman or repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu, la mensonge, you are a liar. You deny it? Do not make that false accusations, evil play. So, do you have any proof? I want to see your incontestable proof that I haven't ever stolen from one of my customers. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? That's my magic armor. And I found it in your kitchen. No. Wow, that screen just broke some windows. I have no weakness for that trinkets and la figurines. My honey just slips out and I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves and other things from your customers, right? It is that proof. There's a timid little girl inside, monsieur. Timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not that small trinket, It's for $100,000. Why would I steal it? I had no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Is it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? That you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Mr. Armstrong, you said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? So man, it was the radio, his earpiece. Maggey said something like that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was desperately needed money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, you naughty man. So me out myself one of these tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggey passed out. I thought to myself, Poké Pat? Hey, I had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggey was arrested because of you. Oh, he's not true. I didn't take it. That ticket I have a million, but you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. My feeling was not. That's enough. Oh. Ah. Mr. Godo. What the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question? Oh yeah, look, Airhead, not just the pretty little girl or everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggey shouldn't be the only one in suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbour. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite, he did win something. $1. You see, how just a pretty face was out my looks I had nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers. So we'll just have to wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? For that, you'll take time to laugh at the pretty airhead. Looks like I'm not being this note anymore. Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway, we can't let Maggey suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. And that brings us to the end of today's video. This has been Darth Runner. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video. Ciao for now, everyone. Bye-sies.